Internet, and welcome to Rob Reviews, the review where I, Rob, watch a movie and then review it while playing a video game. This week's game, as has been usual, is Fortnite Chapter 5, Season 4, and the movie I'll be reviewing is Alien Romulus. Alien Romulus, released in 2024 by 20th Century Fox, is directed by Fede Alvarez and stars Kayleen Spaney and David Johnson, among others. I'll be playing on a Switch, so let's get this review and game started. I'm not super familiar with the cast of this movie, although I did recognize quite a few faces. I do know who Kaylee Spaney is, and I have seen Fede Alvarez directed The Evil Dead Rising, which I just randomly watched one night, just wanted to see something creepy. And it definitely lived up to Sam Raimi's, as far as like blood and gore, it definitely lived up to Sam Raimi's movies. And I also like his kind of interest in body horror a little bit, which, by the way, is something that's featured here quite a bit. This will be a spoiler-free review, so hopefully I can explain some of these in the things in the vaguest of terms, so not to spoil it for anybody, but there are some things to discuss and I think to some degree take issue with. And the first one is this year's Grand Moff. So at the beginning of the movie, we have a very, I think, strong start where we learn about Kaylee Spaney's character, Rain, who lives in this mining colony on another planet, and there's a chance for her to be able to leave the planet, and so we go from there. And somehow I already knew, or maybe I saw one sentence or a brief summary or something that gave me a little bit of like, and then they run into the spaceship where the aliens were on, or Alien, I don't know, first movie, second movie. Full disclosure here, I am not the biggest Aliens fan. Not that I don't like it. That's not to say that. I just haven't watched everything there is. And I think that kind of made this movie better for me in some ways, because I didn't catch every single Easter egg, although I caught ones to the movies I hadn't seen. So I don't know. Sometimes something is big enough in pop culture where you don't miss it. In some ways, I definitely got the feeling I was watching something close or akin to The Force Awakens, the way that there are homages to the first movie and the franchise in general. And at what point does a homage just become a cover song? So there are moments like that. There is some good acting, and I remember Daniel Johnson, which I don't know where he's from or anything about him. I haven't seen him in stuff before, or maybe I have and just haven't noted it, but he is phenomenal. I think I had a moment during his performance at the end where I was like, all this money and all these sets and all the effects, but if you don't have an actor giving a really good performance, you don't have much at the end of the day. And so I found that to be impressive in the film. And that's not to say that Spaney doesn't hold her own. I find her to be quite a compelling actor. I didn't realize I had seen her in the shot during COVID movie. I don't remember what the title is. Or that I had seen her in Devs. That was hilarious, that realization. I loved Devs, which is a TV show on Hulu, single season series. Highly recommend. Pretty upsetting. And I hadn't really taken note of her. I hadn't seen Priscilla yet. I still haven't seen it. But I hadn't taken note of her until Civil War. And now I'm kind of excited because I think she's going to be like a really interesting artist in their field to watch. I can't really say what my expectations were for this movie because I don't necessarily know what to expect out of an Aliens movie. Like I've seen, or an Alien movie, I've seen the first one for sure. I guess I've seen the second one because I know a lot of the story and character points and stuff about it. Sheesh, Rob. Those are fun. These are fun. I like these. So I'm not sure what to expect. I having known the first one, you know, you can see all the nods and homages to the first one, definitely. And I swear I've seen Prometheus. I don't know, maybe not. I can't remember a single thing about that movie except for the design of it, which at the end of the day, isn't that what we really love about Alien, is the design. That was such a genius move by Ridley Scott to have, is it Giger, to do the design for this. But I mean, you can't have those face huggers and it's not terrifying and creepy. I think someone said, I think those scare me more than the actual full-size alien. And I'm like, yeah, kind of, right? Like, as soon as one of those things gets you, and even if you could protect yourself, they're gonna severely injure you, which was, I mean, I don't know how many times they've shown it on in alien movies what the alien blood can do to a human body, but what a sight that would be, right? I'm sorry, I feel like I'm getting into spoiler territory, so I'm gonna stop now. But yeah, as like a movie, I wish it would have stood a little more on its own. There's a character in there that shouldn't have been brought back. I really just hope they will stop doing this where they bring back actors from the dead. That is a spoiler, so I'm really sorry about that, but I wish they would just stop doing that. I think it's morally abhorrent. And it kind of took away from giving someone else a new chance at, like, you know, you can expand the universe a little bit of the franchise. You can give a new actor their chance at being able to be seen. That is such a bummer. It's such a bummer to take that from somebody. Guess you did give some digital animators a job. I don't know. So that you can continually underpay them as well and overwork them. And I wish that we had a little more of, I guess, an epilogue maybe at the end. But rolling in at 2 hours, this film felt like it had a couple endings, and I was kind of ready for it to just be done. I feel like it had said everything it was trying to say. It was entertaining, and it was definitely terrifying, gross, scary. And I appreciate all that. Gory, didn't hold back. And just an absolute freak show at the end. Even if you are ready for it to be over. I would definitely say worth the watch. I don't know that I think it is fun in the theater because some of the special effects of space in that thing look great on a bigger screen, no matter what. It definitely had some 2001 vibes early on in the beginning, which I always think is funny, that movie is still one of the most referenced films ever. But yeah, I would definitely say this film ain't half bad as part of the Alien franchise. So it's a yes from me. But I would like to see something that also doesn't echo so much of the franchise. A lot of it was really fit in there very well. There's no problem with that. And also, let's stop with the bringing back people who aren't around anymore. That's getting weird. Anyway, I'm gonna finish this round. We'll see you on the next review. I feel bad for that dude. What? Ooh. Ooh, top 3. Still alive. This review is gonna say no spoilers, question mark. Because I feel like I definitely dropped some spoilers in there, but oh, it's 1v1, huh? When did the third guy roll out of here? How did that not help me? I don't understand. Well, I'm there too, bud. 0. This would have been my first one again. That was terrible. I don't know. That's a pretty good way of getting around my shield, although I don't know I was using it very well. Alright, I'm gonna stop making excuses and keep playing. We'll see you later. Peace out.